Okay, I think we're live here. I always have a hard time right here at the beginning to make sure that everyone's in the right spot. So I'm going to give us some time here. If you looked over from the squee party, you can either chat in there. It's a little bit easier for me if you chat in the YouTube chat stream, which I think it should let everybody do that this time. So go ahead and say hi. Let me know that you can hear me, that my microphone is on, and I didn't mess anything up there. Just a little reminder about how bingo works. I will randomly pick numbers, and then we'll go through and show off each book one at a time. And then if you hear your number called, just check that one off. And okay, I have one hi. 2 people see me. So I think we're working. I'm not seeing a chat on YouTube, but it isn't taking me there. I can hear you. I don't know how to. Okay, we can chat over on the other spot. That is totally fine too. So we'll just plan on that. Okay, I had a lot of people in that in the survey ask specifically about seeing chapter books, and there's not a lot of new chapter books in this release. So I wanted to real quick, before we start drawing our bingo numbers, go over some chapter books. Depending on your ages, I grabbed most everything that we have. So I would start first with the Usborne leveled readers, and starts at level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then another newer series is School of Monsters. So you'll see in these that there are not a lot of words. And then you can also notice that there's a word that is bold and in a different color. And that is if you have a super early reader that they can just read those sight words. And it talks to you about how to do that in the back. So those are the School of Monsters series. Then we have our earliest chapter book series, which are the Hey Jack or Billy B. Brown. These have 50 or less words per page. They have little pictures on them, but they are the absolute best first time chapter book, and I think they're so relatable. They're about school, they're about friends. So those are super cute early readers. Then we have we kind of get into those chapter books. These are some graphic novels called Billy and the Mini Monsters. They're my boys' favorites. They're colorful pictures. They have word bubbles. They're kind of cartoon, definitely graphic novel style. Really funny. Let's see if it'll say on these. Beginning. We have Gloop, Peep, Fang Face, Captain Snot, and Trumpet. So, of course, my boys love those. We have Fizz, which is another chapter book series. We're going to have more words in these, but we'll still have a few pictures to keep them interested. Those are Fizz, and that's about a dog, a police dog. We've got Brush Rescue, which is another fun animal chapter book series. But you can tell, again, more words, a little less pictures. Up to, this is the Bear Grylls series. So these are all very similar. I would say around anywhere from first grade up to third grade level, depending on age level and reading level there. Hotel Flamingo, it's kind of one of my favorites. It's a little bit longer, but it has fun colors on the page with the pink and not too many words per page. We've got Vlad, which is about vampires. We've got the Extreme collection. This one is geared towards 8 and up. You can tell the words get a lot smaller per page. Not very many pictures at all, but these are really really fun if you've got anybody who's into kind of thriller mystery. And then we have some novels about different extraordinary people. So we have Serena Williams, Amelia Earhart, Steve Jones, tons and tons of those. Up to our a little bit bigger chapter books, we have Polly and Buster, which we really, really like these. There's 3 in this series. But Star Switch, Kinsey and Max, they just came out with several new to add on to the Kinsey and Max series. And then our newest one, the Midnight Unicorn. So lots and lots of chapter books. Hopefully, if you're into chapter books, if you need help figuring out which ones would be the best for your kiddo, or if they have certain interests, then let me know and I can definitely help with that. Okay, let's get started for what we're really here for. So here's our first bingo number 15. I have to go find that one. Okay, this is the Rhyming Alphabet. It's a new picture book that is definitely going to talk about some early lettering. And I just love how it goes through every single letter. A is for apple. Oh, no, not an apple. Young alpaca said, my name's got 3 A's. You could use me instead, but mine starts with 2 A's. I've also got 3. Old Aardvark announced, so please, could it be me? Anyway, so we're going to go through each letter, and it's going to have a lot of words that start with that letter, and it's silly, and it has really bright, beautiful colors and fun animals. So we're going to talk about rhyming and letters. Okay. The second book I have is number 17. And this is one of our sound books. So one of our earlier sound books for, it says Baby's very first noisy book. But my 3-year-old loves anything that has noise in it at all. So Baby's first noisy books, Dinosaurs. So the big difference in these compared to the next level of our noisy or sound books is that there's not going to be an actual story to go with it. So it's more of for the little one to play and interact. So we've got some really fun. I love the little tabs at the top. So each one of those has different sounds. My light keeps getting so funny. Okay. Got to check back here. Sorry. Hopping back and forth between the pages. Okay. Okay, everyone needs to find their numbers and write them down real quick. Okay, we'll keep going. The next number is number 6. Okay, this is an addition to a series of books that we have called Play Hide and Seek with Bunny. These are adorable. I love the size. They're a bigger size book, and they are going to have these really large flaps that are good for our younger ones. So even under 1-year-old. So we're going to have these big flaps, and in each page, we're going to be trying to look for someone new. We've got these big giant folds. I love the little peek through areas where you can try to see, is that who we're trying to find? Frog and Mouse and Bunny and Chick are hiding. I'm coming to find you. I think I heard a squeak in the bushes. Hello, here we all are. And our pictures are just so bright and colorful. So there are several more in the Play Hide and Seek with Bunny series. So if you like that one, you can check out some more. All right, number 8.
I'm not sure how to play that game, but you can try asking me, what's your favorite animal?
My watch wants to play a game with me. Okay. This is our definite top favorite touchy-feely books. They're the That's Not My series. There are several of these. I mean, at least 50 of these different ones. So I picked That's Not My Bunny because, of course, Easter is coming up. There's not that. That's not my puppy. That's not my kitten. That's not my teddy bear. That's not my snowman. That's not my monster, dinosaur. I could go on and on. Again, even my 3-year-old really likes these. He likes them because he can start kind of learning to not read it, but he knows what's going to happen and kind of start learning how reading works. And then they also have a touchy-feely patch on each page. And I like how it starts on the cover. So That's Not My Bunny. Its tail is too fluffy. That's Not My Bunny. Its paws are too rough. Even my 6-month-old, he likes getting his hands up on there and he's starting to kind of scratch back and forth and feel the different textures on each page. And these ones are really great because they are outlined in the black. So it really helps little one's eyes find the pictures, but they're really bright and bold and big and easy for little ones. These are also super, super sturdy. So they stand up to all of the drool and putting in the mouth and teething and all of that good stuff. All right, next number 12. 11, 12. Okay, this is another chapter book series. It's not a new one, but I had to add it in because there for a really long time, I think it was number 4, was out of print or out of stock for some reason. So if you're interested, it was kind of hard because you couldn't get the whole set. But this one is kind of about video games with this robot and this boy that finds this robot guy. And my 9-year-old has absolutely eaten these up. Like I got them, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and he's already read all of them. And he's telling me how we were talking about what to get somebody for their birthday. And he's like, we have to get him the Axel and Beast chapter book series. So if you have anybody into video games or boys in general, I feel like, but not only boys, Axel and Beast is a really great series. And if you think you might be interested, I would grab them now before something happens with the stock and inventory again. So, all right, next number is number 5. Okay, brand new series. It's called Animal Magic. This one is in the ocean. This one is for any age, 0 and up, but they're really cool. I'm so excited. Watch these cunning creatures change. Okay, so I gotta show you. How fun! So there's the little puffer fish, whatever you call him. And then he puffs up. So it's the puffer fish. The puffer fish name contains a clue. It might seem shy and small, but if it gets scared in its ocean home, puff, it blows up like a ball. So each page, so we're going to talk about strange anglerfish lurks in the ocean deep beneath. And then he comes to life. How fun! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We haven't read all these books because I know my kids would be all over them, but you're going to see something change on each page. There's one other one in that new series. So if you think you like that, you can go check that other one out. So far we have, for the In the Ocean, there's one other one. I don't know which one you're talking about. Axel and Beast has 6 books in that series. Okay, so we've had number 15, 17, 6, 8, 12, and 5. I'm going to check back over, see how we're doing, because I can't figure out how to do it on 2 screens. Okay. We have a number that 5. Okay. Perfect. Okay, everyone's still here. Not that computer savvy. Oh, I got 2 numbers. All right, number 2. Number 2. Little stickers, Easter. So I think activity books are wonderful for any time, for back seat, for on the go. We talked about church. We talked about siblings games, things like that, anytime where you need to be quiet. But We just love sticker books. And these are the little sticker books, so they are smaller pages than the first sticker books. Their books are a little bit wider. These ones have the super glossy pages, so you can stick them and then move them around and stick them again. So you can play with them a long time. So you go to the back and it will tell you the coordinating page. So it tells you at the top, hunting for Easter eggs, pages 2 and 3. I mean, you really could put them anywhere, but this kind of goes along with that page. Then you come back to page 2 and 3, and then it'll tell you a few things that you can do. Add a dog with a wheelbarrow full of eggs, add a bunny peeking over the hedge, but pretty much kind of up to you on these, but they're really fun to go through. We got another one, little stickers, bunnies for Easter or just springtime, and we had a lot of fun with those. Another quick hint, if you guys are into sticker books right now, once you tear out, there's perforated lines, tear out the page that you need, and then especially if you've got a little one, like my 3-year-old has a really hard time tearing the stickers, so you'll take off the backing. I don't want to do this in case someone picks it, but I guess I can send you a new one. You take off the back portion of it, so the peel behind back part, and then only the stickers are left on there, and it makes it 110 times easier to do the sticker books. I kid you not. It's a lifesaver. So you should try it. Okay, number 7. Ooh, okay. Spy Mazes, another activity book. This thing is gigantic. There are so many different maze books. It's huge. So these are definitely geared towards our a little bit older kiddos. I would say 7 and up or so. So each page is going to give you something to follow or go through and tell you where to go. But there are tons and tons of mazes in these. I don't know if it tells me. From spy school, secret bases, and submarines to drones, double agents, and decoding devices. Delve into the world of espionage as you find your way through this super selection of spy mazes. Oh, this is a double page one. Nice. So these are great. It does have your answer key in the back, which is nice. Maybe don't tell the kiddos about that if you don't want them to know. So tons of spy mazes. My kids don't want me to get rid of that one, of course, because that looks too cool. See how we're doing on our bingo numbers here. My numbers are so good. Someone has really good numbers. Okay. I'm a triple winner. Let's see. Okay, so I think we're figuring it out still. Okay. All right. Next number is number 20. 20. That one's down here. Okay. Brand new idea concept book here. Little children's dough play book. Dough play, but Play-Doh, you know. No, I do not have 18 listed so far. Not yet. Okay, so this one is Play-Doh. So it tells you about some notes for the grown-ups. Stick the dough onto the white shapes on each page. Some of the white shapes have patterns on them like this. Try pressing these patterns into the dough shapes you stick on the page. You can make dots with your finger, and then you can make straight lines with a piece of cardboard, or if you had a Play-Doh, knife or something like that. So how fun working on your hand-eye coordination, working on gross motor skills. You're going to roll these up and stick them onto different places. And then some of them will have, let's see if I can get to one, There's some smaller dots of things to put on, different sizes, different colors. Where's the ones with them? Oh, here we go. All right, so here's the ones putting some little dots on. So you fill it up first, and then you're gonna press dots into it. And then you're gonna put some lines on. I'm just so excited to try this one out with my 3-year-old. He's going to love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm worried that we're gonna have been to Thank you, Brittany. She is just gonna take care of the back part of the party here. Yes, let me know when all of your numbers have been called. You can shout out bingo in the comments here. And so you want to be one of the first ones because I pick several different bingo winners. Okay, number 13. 13. All right, a brand new series, The Funny Farm. These are super cute. There's one other one in this series. I believe it was about a chicken, maybe. This one is Tractor. It's harvest time on Funny Farm. Cockerel raises the dawn alarm. Cock-a-doodle-doo, today's the day. A new arrival has come to stay. Open the barn, what do you see? One big tractor, shiny and new. One small tractor, rusty and blue. So we've got some rhymes. We've got flaps. And this one is kind of about these two little tractors are a little bit competitive. And then at the end, we've even got a sliding portion. I love the slide and see ones. So super fun, funny, lift the flaps, interactive slides, lots of things going on to get your hands on in that one. Okay, number 16. Peek inside a bird's nest. I really like the Peek Inside books. These are a lift the flap book. They're definitely geared towards, I would say they're a little bit safer for the younger ones because they do have some of the bigger flaps. But once we go up in some of the flap books, the reason why the age goes up is because the flaps are a little bit more intricate and can easily be torn. But these are just gorgeous. We're going to talk about inside of a bird's nest and what's in there. And they have such great illustrations. And they tell what's going on. Multiple flaps per page with lots of information that are super interesting for the kiddos. And they'll love to learn about them. One thing I would recommend when you get some of these books that either have flaps, any books with flaps. This one doesn't, they're not quite pushed down as much as I'll show you in this other one. But I would recommend kind of opening them up first so that way they don't get torn. So once they've been opened up once, then they're pretty easy. But they've got all these little peek through holes and flaps and lots of things to get your hands on. So that is one addition to the Peek Inside series. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to go over real quick what numbers have been called. I have 15, 17, 6, 8, 12, 5, 2, 7, 20, 13, and 16. Somebody is getting close to bingo. All righty, number 19. Oh, yay, an Easter one. Poppy and Sam's Easter egg hunt. This one geared towards a little bit younger. We've got a really tiny little book, but that is just the right size for their hands. So I know sometimes you think, it's a little bit small, but these are just the right size for your toddler, 1-year-old, younger than 1. Poppy and Sam is a phenomenal series if this is the first time you've heard of them. There are several books. I really like the one that has lots of stories in one big book. I'm trying to remember the name of it. The Farmyard Tales. I just had to take a look at my shelf over here. But it's going to introduce Poppy and Sam and go through all sorts of different stories, and there are tons of Poppy and Sam books out there. This one, Poppy and Sam are going on an Easter egg hunt. Can you help them? Is that an egg inside Rusty the dog's house? So you find Rusty the dog and you're trying to peek in, and it has finger trails where your little one can kind of draw and run their fingers along the finger trails. It has some of those little peek through holes again. One thing in Poppy and Sam's books is you always have this little tiny duck to find on every single page in any of the books that they have. Even in the they also have some magic painting books, and you still have the little duck. So even if you've got older ones, they like to find the hiding duck on each page. So super cute story, and you're going to help Poppy and Sam because that wasn't an Easter egg. That was just Rusty's ball. So you go through and help find some things with Poppy and Sam. Super close. I need 2 more. Yay. Okay, we're getting close. Number 1. I feel like this is a hot one. Days of the week. So this is from our little board books collection. And if you've got new little ones, I know several of you that have new little ones. These are the books that I would suggest because they are, again, the perfect size. They're super sturdy little books. They are adorable. One of the main things I like is that your toddler, your little one can sit through this whole book, because when we get books that have a lot of words and a lot of things going on, they don't sit through them because there's just too many words, honestly. So this is one of the new ones to the series. There's a ton of new ones that just came out. This is just one of them. And there's actually an internet special for a whole set. I think it's 4 or 5, but that's the one I got when it was on sale, and that's when we fell in love with them. So I would highly suggest that set if you don't have any. Days of the week is this one. Today is Monday. It's a go to work and school day. I go to preschool and play with paints and blocks. Hooray for Monday. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Tuesday is shopping day. No time to stop today. We bought milk and bread and apples too. Let's put it all away. Hooray for Monday and Tuesday. What day is it tomorrow? So we're just going to go through and talk about the days of the week. So good educational book, even though it's just a tiny little board book there. And those ones are $4.99. So super affordable little board books. Okay. 4 new messages. Bingo. Yay. Paige got bingo. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay, so Paige, go ahead and text me one of those numbers, whichever one you want that you've seen that you think you'll like the most. Text me which one you want, and we're going to keep going because we're going to have at least 2 more bingo winners. So don't stop. So far we have 1, 7, 20, 13, 16, 19, 2, 5, 12, 8, 6, 17, and 15. So we are getting close to some more bingo winners. I'm sorry my light is so awful in here. It's driving me crazy. I got to sit back further, I guess. Okay, number 9 is our next number. I think it's backwards for you. I don't know why I'm showing you. Okay, number 9. Why do I have to go to bed? So this is an addition to the very first question and answers series. There's also just first question and answers series, and then question and answers. So I would say first question and answers are geared to our little bit younger ones. We've got little ones that are, why do I have to nap? Why do I have to go to bed? And fighting it, kind of things like that. And then we're also going to have, what is poop? What's a potty for? Where does poop go? Those little kid ones, what are germs? All in the very first question and answer series, but tons of other great ones. How do flowers grow? What else do I have? Why should I get dressed? What is the moon? What are feelings? So lots of question and answer books in this series. So these are the ones that I suggest opening your flaps before your little ones get them, because they're kind of, I don't even know what you call it. They're attached a little bit to help them lay flat. So I would suggest opening those all up before you dive into it with a little toddler. But these books are fabulous. I have What is Poop and What's a Potty For and What Are Germs need to go next to the potty chair when you're potty training. Okay. Why do I have to go to bed? And this little guy looks like he's upset about that. Because you need to sleep. We all need to sleep. It lets our bodies rest and get ready for the next day. Now, I don't know about you, but my kids like to listen to the book because the book knows, but mom doesn't always know. So I love these books that kind of talk about some of those harder, difficult situations, and sleep tends to be one of those. A good night's sleep gives you energy and keeps you healthy. So it's just going to go through tons of different things. Where do animals go to bed? We'll talk about different animals. What's the point of naps? Why is it dark at bedtime? And then some top bedtime tips. It's good to do the same things each evening. Brush your teeth, use the bathroom, get in a cozy bed. Don't look at screens, look at a book, turn off the big light, and think happy thoughts. And lots of flaps on every page. So I highly recommend this new one. It's fabulous. And honestly, if you haven't checked out that series, all of those in that series are really great. Okay, just checking over because we're getting close. All right, next number. Number 10. All right, we are asking for some educational books. Here's one of our Wipe Clean. This is our first Wipe Clean series. These were fairly new last year, so brand new series in the first Wipe Clean. There's also just Wipe Cleans, which is going to talk about upper and lowercase letters. You can talk about learning time, times tables, punctuation, anything you can think of, cursive. So this one is going to be very basic and kind of walk you through step by step of just learning that pen control, learning about different patterns in letters, straight letters, zigzag letters, round letters, straight and round letters. And then it's going to go through those together. We're going to learn straight letters first because they have the same movement with your pen control. And it'll tell you where to start. Start at the big dot and you go down, out, out. So it's going to tell you how to do it. You're going to trace them in the pictures. You're going to trace them down below. These are zigzag letters or diagonal letters, and it's going to go through them together. So you're learning them in a good pattern. So you can practice them all on the back, and then it's also going to have notes for grown-ups. So if this is your first little one, or if you're having a really hard time with teaching writing or however you're doing it at home, this one's great for step-by-step. So there are several others in the first Wipe Clean series. Again, pen control, drawing, big letters, little letters, numbers, things like that. And they all come with their own dry erase marker, which is fantastic. But you can use any dry erase on that one. Number 3, First Magic Painting Farm. I love our magic painting books. You just need water, and you can do these starting as young as they can hold something and want to try to draw. So they all come with a, what is that called? A paintbrush. These ones are the first magic painting books, so they're going to have a bigger picture with not so many little intricate things. My toddler would probably benefit from these ones because you can just there's going to be less colors as far as, these colors can kind of be blended together. But on our magic painting, they're a little bit more precise, but you can do them either way. These are adorable. So you just use water, dip your paintbrush, and color over the black area. And you will make a pretty picture that'll turn out just like this, and it's completely magic. Those are our favorites. We have so many of those. Okay, I see we must have another winner. Maybe. Bingo, Trisha, nice job. Okay, send me which one of your bingo numbers that you would want for free. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, so send me, let's have at least for sure one more. Number 18. 18. Oh, yay. Okay, this is similar to our reusable sticker book or the bandage book, but it's totally different. So it's going to have the same characters, though. This is called Feed the Animals, so I'm not opening this one in case I need to give it to someone. I ran out of space here. Where did I put that? Okay. So what you're going to do, it has this nifty little pull-out spot here, and it'll let you take out all of these little pieces. Pull the slider, remove the pieces of food, and then close it. Let's see what we got to do. Elephant is ready for a snack. His tummy is rumbling, but he is tired from playing, and the plants seem so far away. Will you help? He opens wide, and you decide what would elephant like to eat best. So it kind of shows in the picture what he might eat. So you find the little peanut one, and then there's this slider, and you get to feed the animals. How stinking cute is that? So then we've got the monkey. We're going to slide his in. Now the monkey's eating bananas. So adorable, so interactive. Again, you're learning, you're finding, you're matching, you're doing your fine motor skills, putting those into the belly of the animals, and it's so cute. Let's see. That was number 18. Megan, yay! Okay, so Megan got a bingo and Colleen got a bingo. Yes. Okay, so how many are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have one more bingo person. I'm going to write this down. I have Paige, Trisha. Who else did I have? Megan and Colleen. All right, one more person for bingo. It's whoever says it first in the comments too, because I know it's going to be happening fast. Number 14. Let's see who has 14. This is one of the Build Your Own sticker books. Ashley, nice. Awesome. I love these sticker books. So this is a Build Your Own Sea Creatures is our newest one. So on these, they have these dark areas where you will be placing the stickers. So these are definitely for our older kiddos, definitely sticker books for older kiddos, because you do need to find your page, and it's not easy. These are kind of tricky. I've done these before with my older boys. They're obsessed with them. I'm pretty sure we have almost all of them. And they do them all the time. And then you're going to take them. Again, you can tear out that back page and stick them where they go. And then you'll create a lionfish. The really cool one, if you haven't seen the dinosaur ones, when you see the darkened areas, they have bones behind them. So we thought that was really fun. Excuse me. Excuse me. But they're going to have lots of cool facts about each animal, and they're going to have statistics too, so you can learn about the scientific name, where it lives, diet, size, and lifespan of each of the animals. Green sea turtle. So they're sticker books for all ages, guys. All right, I'm going to quickly, so everyone, thank you. Thank you for blessing me. I'm going to quickly go through the last two books here and then show you one more educational thing that I thought you guys might like, two more I thought you might like to see, but hang on because I have my little survey that's super important and we're almost done. Okay, this is a mirror book. It's called Happy Faces and it has the little mirror in there. So it's super fun for definitely for our little guys here. The sloths are kind and friendly. I am kind too. So then you see yourself in the mirror as a little sloth. How cute is that? And then you're going to see as the elephant. The elephants are big and strong. I am strong too. So there's several other of these. There's like a unicorn one. The tigers are wild and brave. I am brave too. So I love using those words of affirmation and starting that with the little ones. You're loved. Oh my gosh. But my littlest really loves mirrors. I know everyone talks about loving mirrors when they were little, but I just don't remember anyone else liking them as much as he does. Okay, and then we have, oh, Kaylee, you got bingo too? Okay, I'll get you. I'm sorry, I was on the other page, so I don't know if it was Kaylee or who else did I see? Ashley. So we'll figure this out, but Ashley for sure. Okay, these are the Never Get Bored on the Go puzzle cards. So they're little cards, but they each have different puzzles on them, and there's 50 in each stack, and they're super cool. These boats are waiting to get out of a dock. Each boat can only move forward or back. Can you show where each boat needs to move to let the green boat leave first? So these are geared for at the youngest 6. These puzzle ones are kind of tricky. But we have several other of these wipe clean cards. So this is what I do with our wipe clean cards. I hole punch them and I put one of these little circle things. You could tie a piece of string around it, whatever you have. And we put them in the car. So these, I believe, is the wipe clean airplane cards, but you can do them anywhere. So it says funny face, draw a face on this boy. So they're fun. On the other one is a dot to dot. We have mazes. Here, we were drawing hats. Circle hunt, draw around the circles you can see in this picture. These ones are all. There's more what's growing. Follow each root up from the seed and write the letter on the leaf to find out what's growing. So really, really cute. These ones are for the younger ones and they don't have a number on the top. This one has different players. So this is for 1 player. I think there's some that have, I think up to 3 players is the most I've seen. If I can find one. But anyways, there's some that you can do with more than 1 player. And there's also a card that has your to keep score or keep notes. So those are really fun activities, and they also come with a dry erase marker in those. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you are our learning wrap-ups. Anyone who's talking about educational tools, we're doing multiplication with my 3rd grader. So he left this one on, so I will show you, but he's working, there's his 9s times tables. So you take them off and you're going to wrap around the answers. So you start here. This is the 10, so you're going to start on the starting spot. So 7 times 10, and you find the 70, and you come back to 4. 4 times 10 is 40. 3. So you go through all of the numbers. Where's 11? There we go. 2, 9, 5, 12. It's self-correcting, so I'm going to mix up these last 2 just to show you. So then when you look on the back, oh yeah, you can kind of tell. See, this line didn't connect in the right spot, so it's correcting me and telling me that I got all these other ones right, but this one's wrong. So then I can come back off and do those last 2 correct. And it helps learn times tables. So you can purchase these by themselves, the wrap-ups, or they come with books, like an activity workbook as well. So there's division, and there's states and capitals. There's, I believe, Spanish, and just all sorts of other ones. Last thing, I promise, our learning palettes. Everyone wanted educational tools. These are our learning palettes. You can put, it's like a game. And so what you do is you put on your a little card, whichever one you're looking for, and you take all of the pieces off. So I'm not going to do that for time's sake. And then you're going to find your color. So I am doing the red with no hole in it. So that one's right here because it has the red. And then I'm going to say, and it says count the money. So I'm going to count, I have a dime, a nickel, and a penny. So I'm going to find that this one was in the wrong spot. 16, where's 16? Here we go. And then I'm going to match that up to the 16 spot. So then you would go through and you would flip it over and it's going to correct you and tell you that my red without a circle is correct. So there's all sorts of different activities that you can do. You can purchase these as kits if you wanted all of the math for a certain grade level or all of the reading for a certain grade level, or you can purchase them individually with the base. So you would need the base and then the cards that you would like. So this is the alphabet cards. I just got those for my third grader. Okay, I'm done. All right, so everybody meet me back over super quick. We're pretty much done. I just have a little survey to do. Thank you so much, and thank you for everyone helping back on the other side so we could catch up on numbers while I wasn't paying attention. All right, here we go.